Yo, welcome back to the quarterly update on this channel. Yeah, let's talk. The last video I had on this channel was talking about my 2025 goals, which were really to just keep it going, and I've learned a lot about it. I think I have kept it going. Obviously, in an industry like crypto, sometimes your business doesn't really depend on how hard you're working on it, but also just the overall market, which is something I already knew I was aware of. Potion has experienced huge churn. Obviously, trading platforms have lessened in volume. But aside from that, which is like more recent, I've done a lot of cool shit this year. And for the first time in my life, I went mainstream viral. I mean, I was getting millions of views, and I did some crazy shit that we'll get into. But I think starting out this year, it hasn't gone how I wished it would have gone. Aside from the market, aside from things out of my control, things in my control, I wish I could do more shit right now, because like obviously you can't just blame everything on like markets not going well. I think my overall motivation has just like not been there. I think I'm just starting to get into it. But I got like extremely comfortable. Like that's just like the truth. My PC just turned off. That's just the truth. I got really comfortable. I wasn't running things how I should have. I allowed myself to stop making content because of haters and like people talking shit. For the first time in my life, going mainstream viral after being on Adin Ross's stream, which is something I got to do this year, which is super cool. You know, having hundreds of thousands of people watching you on live, and then millions of views coming from clippers right after that. First time in my life that I went very viral, and I really had thought to myself, like, is this something I want? Like, I don't know if I like all this attention, but I know with attention comes monetization. So just kind of the name of the game in this creatorpreneur space. So a little life update. We've done a lot of cool shit. We moved from the Potion penthouse into an actual office for security reasons. It's crazy, like the bigger you get, people actually want to do bad things to you. Moved from my personal house and stuff, and got cool cars, got a cool house, made investments and stuff. So I feel like personally, right, like outside of like the business necessarily mindset, like things have been going well. I've been really trying to like secure my future right now, and I think I've been doing good. Obviously, I've had the opportunity to work on a trading bot like Nova with these guys who are super cool. And that's taught me a lot of like that, and some other stuff as well has taught me a lot that like real monetization comes from distribution, but being able to monetize that distribution comes from being able to control the user's action, which is why like any sort of info product, community based product works so well. That's why anything like that works so well, is because you can drive people to your product, and once they're in there, you're able to control what it is that people are learning or whatever. Going one step further is obviously being able to control their actions, and I'm speaking specifically here kind of like on crypto. Something I've learned a lot recently from one of my good friends is, like, for example, they're building out their own blockchain, and the reason to do that is to be able to control every single action that the user is doing, because then you're really able to hit them from every single angle and monetize to the best of your ability. When I think about like credit cards and banks and all this, like these guys make a lot of money. So the big money eventually is like some big software that I want to get into that makes a lot of money. I don't know what necessarily it could be, but figure it out. Done a lot of cool shit, been a lot of cool places. Went to the Bahamas, I went to LA a few times this year. I met FaZe Banks, who was one of my idols growing up, and now we're working on something together, and that was like one of my dreams come true. Really, I got really close to all the top guys on CT, like in my niche, which is also comes with its pros and cons, but that's something that I was never able to do in every other niche. I feel like maybe I'm gonna use Fortnite for an example, right? Like I was a pretty decent Fortnite player, but I wasn't like best friends or necessarily working on or playing with the tier 1 guys, and here on CT I got the opportunity to kind of be with those tier 1 guys. You know, filmed a lot of videos, traveled a lot of places. I went to Paris for NFT Paris, hit London, hit Cancun, hit Vegas for my 22nd birthday. I'm on status. You know, obviously going on Adin Ross's stream was a lot. Got a video documentary filmed on me on WAP. You guys should definitely watch that. That's a dream come true. Being able to share like my most organic version of my story in front of 100,000 people plus is awesome. I don't have like a lot of like notes written down for this video. I usually just kind of go with the flow. But yeah, like my TLDR has been like going mainstream. Kind of sucks. It comes with its pros and cons. I decided to look more at the cons and just distracted myself from overall doing work. And now my next thing is like, where do I want to go from here? And I don't know. Gotta do some cool shit in Potion. Maybe involve some other people and parties. To really legitimize what it is I'm doing in crypto. Outside of crypto, I've realized there's a lot to personal brand, a lot to clipping, to realize it's become like a much bigger thing. So maybe I get into some sort of clipping business soon. Look, my main 2025 goal though was to be happier, because I was fucking miserable trading. I fucking hated it. I still trade actually, like, you know, pretty often, like all the big hitters I usually size in. And it's just been a lot more enjoyable not having to trench 24/7. I'm not trenching 24/7. I'm doing a lot of other stuff right now. When I think about what the other stuff is, a lot of it has been just like this move to the office, getting things to Potion organized, you know, being able to manage his team and really focus on what it is our vision is. And this vision is to make a 10 mil a year software company, which, I mean, we hit 10 mil in January, and it's been a steady decline because of the market. But the way to get there has to be through software that people use no matter the market conditions. So being able to like have all these steps here and really just focus on that vision and sharing it with other people is what I want to do. Taking a bet on a crypto company has taught me a lot. It's taught me don't build a crypto company. No, I'm kidding. There's pros and cons, of course. Still very bullish, but I want to be able to move forward. My main goal was to be happier, and I really feel I am. I don't feel like I'm as disciplined as I wish I could be, but being 1% better every day is something I've been trying to do recently, and hasn't been the case every day. I've had a lot of stupid shit come up in my life recently. Insane things that like just come with kind of being at the level which I somehow snuck my way into being, right? Look, that's really my only update. I'm looking for cool shit to build on. I'm looking to continue growing Potion. I'm looking forward to Nova's launch. We got a really, really cool video with FaZe Banks. It's gonna blow everyone's mind. I can't wait for that video to be out. I think like this is really it, right? Like, start on something new, grow my personal brand more. Me, Orangey Gabe, grow Orangey more. Focus the Orangey Web3 videos only on crypto products. I know that's where the money making is. Grow Nova's YouTube channel. Make gaming fun again. I've been gaming a lot more recently. I want to make content on this. I've always enjoyed that, right? So yeah, you know, those are my goals right now. Just keep growing. I want to get all the socials active for Potion. That's really it. Don't have anything crazy to say. I hope things work out. Maybe I'll make a newsletter soon. I've been thinking about that as well. It'd be called Trench Talk. And hopefully, who knows, maybe that's a product that can do good. This is a relatively short video compared to all the other ones on this channel, but that's all I have to fucking say. It's been your boy Orangey. I'm out. Peace. Whoop.